Kenya has been struggling with drought for many years. As a result, forests are disappearing and deserts are growing. But thanks to Japanese ingenuity, there's hope that the forest can be restored. NHK World's Tomotaro Tsuji has the story from Kenya.
After 15 years of drought, much of Kenya looks like this. Once, forest covered 20% of the land. Now it's about 2%. In many places, there is insufficient water and food. 3 years ago, residents of suburban Nairobi began a tree planting campaign. They put seeds from a variety of plants into clay and lower it into a bowl to a diameter of about 2 centimeters. This is called a clay bowl. Residents toss them on the ground. The clay bowls are the brainchild of a Japanese farmer, Masanobu Fukuoka. Even in harsh environments, this vegetation grows without human help. This is how the clay bowl works. Seeds are gathered and wrapped in clay. Clay protects seeds from birds and insects. No pesticides are needed. Water and nutrition is already inside the clay bowl, so no fertilizer is needed. Roots receive water from the dew on the clay bowl surface, a permanent water supply during early growth.
Wow, this is incredible, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
In Kenya, trees like the acacia cover 70% of the land, where clay bowls were scattered.
Maybe we should try and do that. I think it would be...
A Japanese non-profit organization originated the clay bowl scattering. It is an artist group, but at the request of the Kenyans, they began the clay bowl project.
命っていうのは本当はすごく強いものなんだと。
Through art, we wanted to demonstrate that life is really a much stronger thing and that people can live in a much more vibrant way. The clay balls actually express that in the same way as art, and maybe or even a more realistic way of getting that message out to people.
Ryuji and Akita visited the Kenyan embassy in Japan to propose the project. At first, the Kenyan government was skeptical that no tending was required after scattering the clay balls. But after a trial run in Kenya, the government concluded the clay ball method was extremely effective. The government decided to make it part of a national project.
And was very, very surprised, pleasantly surprised, I might add, at how effective it was. It is a very simple method, it's a very cost-effective method, and it will be a very useful one.
In February, the project entered phase 2. To date, 10,000 clay balls have grown 35 hectares of vegetation. Now, Enokita's group plans to grow trees in an area 10 times larger.
1, 2, 3, here. Yes.
Kazue Fujiwara, a Japanese forestry expert, helped out and gathered data on clay ball effectiveness.
One like this and divide.
Botanists from Nairobi University will send data to Japan. Fujiwara will analyze it.
Clay ball, they are okay for the competition with weed. Then it is very effective. When we prove it, people understand that.
In early March, there was an informational session for project sponsors. The organizer hopes the results in Kenya will enable the support network to be expanded.
I really wanted to make this tree planting happen so we can fight back against the decline in forests caused by humans.
By 2015, Kenya hopes to increase forested land to 10%, about 5 times what it is now. Many are interested in what contribution these Japanese-inspired clay balls make. Tomotaro Tsuji, NHK World.
Until now, the clay balls had been used in several countries, including India and Greece. But Kenya is the first country to use them on such a large scale. It has